Hello children. Now we are going to understand what is the importance of osmosis in living organism. So we have been discussing about experiments about osmosis. We had been discussing about how plasma membrane is working as a semi-permeable membrane and what are the processes occurring inside. That process which is osmosis, which is there in the plasma membrane, it is occurring in the plasma membrane, right? Now we will see how this osmosis is important. Okay, how this osmosis is important to us. Is that clear, children? Okay. Now let us go point-wise so that I will explain you one by one. Now you know in osmosis that water moves between the cells through osmosis. So water is moving between the cells. Okay, right? Now in plants, okay, in plants there is osmosis which is occurring. Now in plants it helps in the opening and closing of the stomata. Now say for example, I have a stomata like this. Okay, so when osmosis occurs or when the guard cells are not having much of water, the stomata will open and then it will close. Okay, so this opening and closing of the stomata, is controlled by the guard cells. Okay, and this movement is made possible because of the process of osmosis. Okay, because of the process of osmosis. And only when the stomata is in open position, the photosynthetic process will occur, which is a very, very major thing that a plant has to do. Okay, so osmosis is actually controlling photosynthesis. All right, children. Now moving to the next part, it brings about movement of water and minerals in certain plants. So osmosis, because it sometimes develops pressure in plants, it helps in the upward movement of water. Okay, so I should tell you once again, one more small thing. Movement of water and minerals happens upwards only. So xylem carries water in one direction only. So please remember this. Please remember this tip. Xylem carries water in one direction only, that is against gravity. Okay, children? Right. Now, water and minerals in certain plants. Now, next point. Now, coming to animal cells in our body where waste materials are filtered from the blood. So, osmosis is occurring in our body, okay, wherein the waste materials are filtered in our blood. So, filtering of the waste material is carried out in the kidneys, and that there also there is osmosis which is occurring. Okay, children. Now, in our body, useful materials are absorbed along with water through osmosis. So, useful materials whatever are there, which is useful for our body, that material is also absorbed into the body by the process of osmosis. Okay, children. Then, now water enters the root through osmosis. So, you will learn in higher classes about how water is entering into the root through osmosis, but for now please remember that when there is a concentration difference only near the root, the water will enter into the plant. Okay, children, right? So I hope this importance of osmosis in living organisms is clear for you. I'll see you in the next class. Thank you.